She's awesome, though. When we spice things up, though, we do have a safe word, and that's ouch. She kind of got mad at me at Valentine's Day because I was watching the Ken Burns documentary on the Grand Ole Opry, and she's all ready to roll. And I'm like, well, I got to watch it. I mean, my first job I ever had in show business was the Grand Ole Opry. I was the emergency backstage bedazzler on Porter Wagner's Suit Crew. So she says, well, I'm going to be upstairs. I said, I'll be up here in a minute. I got to watch the Lennon Sisters here. So that took like 2 hours on Lennon. But anyway, halfway through Lennon Sisters, I got all horned up and I went upstairs and put on my rhinestone underbreeches. I woke her up at 3:15 in the morning and asked her if she wanted to say hi to little Jimmy Dickens. And she didn't. I ended up sleeping on the couch that night. So I made it up to her, though. I took her to the Testicle Festival. That was a lot of fun. You ever been to a testicle festival where they deep fry the testicles and you eat the testicles? Oh, my gosh, it's a ball. It's unbelievable. Well, I mean, I didn't mean like that, but it is nuts in there. I ain't lying to you. It's a crazy deal. Then I came home, and my brother was over. His dog was licking his testicles. And I'm like, you think they're good like that? You ought to deep fry them every now and then, is what y'all do. Put a little sauce on there. My brother's something else. He's into these conspiracy theories, which a lot of them are coming true, by the way. I'll tell you what one's complete BS, and that's the one I get on my phone every now and then that says there's good-looking single women in my neighborhood that want to meet me. All right, yeah, fake news. That is fake news. My brother always talks about aliens. We seen aliens. He says, I was fishing with Brad. We seen aliens on the St. Johns River. They was 12 foot tall with triangle heads and cauliflower ears. Did you get a picture? No, we was too scared to do it. Too scared. You know, an alligator jumped in your boat 2 days ago. You had 40 pictures of it on Snapchat in 5 minutes in there. It's unbelievable. Aliens. You know, we got billion-dollar satellites, ain't seen shit. But my brother and his buddy Brad seen 3 of them on St. John River over there. They're looking for them in the wrong. There's no such thing as aliens, and I hate to tell you all that because some people want the aliens are what the government uses to say, look over here, so they can shove stuff up behind and over here. That's what aliens are. I don't know if you ever noticed that. That's what aliens. You ever notice there's a big story coming out, all of a sudden they whip out the alien stuff? Trust me, if there were aliens, one of them would be dating a Kardashian by now. All right, so there is no aliens. I remember one time my brother was so scared we was trick-or-treating with the kids, and 4 cornfields down, this old woman's got the scariest skeleton. She'd win an award if they did in the country, like you decorate houses, but they give awards in town, but not out. But she got just crazy. It's spooky. He never wants to go up there with kids who ain't gone. But this year we got the balls to go up there, and it was crazy. Turns out it was her. She got locked herself out 5 years ago, and well, I got a crazy family. My sister-in-law, I'm going to talk about her. This is one of the biggest son of a bitches I've ever seen in my life. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. But met her in college, and he only went to that school because he said there's 5 girls to every guy at this college. And by gosh, he come home with her. I said, look like you got all yours in one clump right here, what you did. She's a big one. Boy, you know what she gave my kids for Halloween? Candy wrappers. She come over to ride horses the other day, and the horse looked at me like, you gotta be shitting me right now, all right? She got on to tilt-a-whirl, and she got off the whirl was more tilted than when she got on to that gum thing. You remember that character in James Bond, Pussy Galore? You remember that? She's front butt galore, all right? She was the first woman in the country to be administered the Moderna chili cheese COVID shot. And she got 3 Cool Ranch boosters. I don't know if you know this or not, but the show's been over for 12 minutes. All right, that's it. Anyway, my brother, they ended up getting married, and it was some, I didn't go, I had COVID, but I shouldn't talk about fat folks, so I got my own daggum problems. You know you're getting too fat when you go to microwave something and you look at the directions and you're like, ugh, 90 seconds? Really? I'm hungry now. I can't wait 90 seconds on this ravioli. But I've lost 8 pounds in 2 weeks, and it's little hints that I had that I needed to lose weight. One of them was I was at the department store with my wife shopping. They had a fat mannequin in there, with big fat clothes on the fat mannequin. All the wokers did that. We got to get fat mannequins so that we don't offend fat people, which offends me as a fat person, I'll be honest with you. How am I going to have incentive to lose weight if they just got fat mannequins in there with a bunch of fat clothes on it? That's where I got this shirt at, all right? Anyway, I'm sitting there staring at it, stewing over the fat mannequin. Some woman come over, went like this looking for a tag on my shirt. You believe that? What the hell? I'm not a fat mannequin. But this is what really did it for me. I got out of the shower the other day and I'm toweling off like this. I hear somebody clapping. I look back, see if it was my wife. It was my ass. Believe that? Unbelievable. My butt cheeks were giving me a standing ovation right there in the dadgum window. The hell. But I'm on a diet now. Anybody here on a diet? I'll be honest, a lot more of you should have had your hands up. I actually was down 52 pounds last summer. That's right. I did it the right way, no sugar, I tried all kinds of, that works. No sugar, don't eat late. I tried a coffee enema. You ever try a coffee enema? Well, if you do, let it cool down first. All right, let it do that. Holy smokes. Oh, probably a bad idea to add half and half in there, too. You know what I mean? That probably wasn't good. All I know is this, the best part of waking up ain't Folgers in your butt. All right, I know that much. Dadgum. But I lost 52 pounds. I thought I was looking good. I was looking good, but I'm a hypochondriac, so if somebody says something, it freaks me out. For instance, I lost 52 pounds. I'm standing there watching a baseball game. Somebody come up and goes, Larry? Yeah? Hey, hi. You all right? Yeah, why? Well, you lost a lot of weight. I know, I'm trying to. Oh, all right, well, you look good. Evidently not. Evidently, I look like I'm sick and dying over here, evidently. So now maybe I didn't lose weight because maybe I'm sick. The only way to prove I ain't sick is I'm gonna go home, and I did. I went home and I ate solid for 2 weeks, see if I could gain weight. Well, guess what? I ain't got cancer. All right, look at that, there we go. Yeah. I like my doctor, I got a fat doctor. I love a fat doctor. It's almost like he's winking at me when he tells me stuff I shouldn't be doing, Hey, Larry, you better lay off them buffets. I tell you what, I did kind of stop going to buffets, and I loved buffets, but now I'm kind of germophobic because I was in Las Vegas, and people from 100 different countries going through 9 trays of food with the same utensils. What the hell? I went up there, I got pork chops, mac and cheese, pink eye, and hepatitis when I was up there. It's unbelievable. Yeah. But I'm older now. You get older, you got to start going to the doctor more. So I'm 62 years old. You believe that? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm one blood test away from a GoFundMe page right now. 62, which is odd because I don't feel 62. I don't look. I can still do the same stuff at 40 I do at 62 now. Yeah, well, just shows you how out of shape I was when I was 40 years old right there, I guess. I was fat when I was 40. But I'm the same age. Here's the thing. When I started feeling good about my age, somebody sent me a note and said, ha, 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 you're the same age as Angela Lansbury in Murder, She Wrote. What a kick in the nads that is right there. My grandma watched that show. That's an old person show. Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote. You ever see Angela Lansbury? You ever see her? Yeah. I'll be honest, she's kind of hot.